Hello everyone, today the review is going to be on Kamen Rider again, but this time it's the what they call a Ultimate Solid number 4 set and total of 6 statues. They're very similar to the HDM, it's a high definition model, a high detailed model, definition, and sort of other sort of DG sort of grade figures. These ones are about 12 to 13 centimeters tall, they're fully painted, there's a slight semblance to them, as you can see here. Each figure sort of, we packed in one of those gashapon eggs, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 compartments of bags and so on and so forth. And then you take them out and put them together, and you know, they're high detailed. There's 6 of them in this set. There's in sword form, Black RX, Gatak, Nigo, it's a second look, and sort of 2 Super 1 riders. It's sort of like different hands and poses, I think. The seller I bought it from is Weedy Store, WEDEE.store. He sort of packed everything in, he sort of took them out of the eggs, put them in a little bag, wrapped it around with a ton of bubble wrap and a tracking post. I bought it on the 22nd and came here on the 30th. So really awesome, about just, you know, just a bit more than a week. Great. Costs £13.77, that's $21.50 in the US, and postage was £1.92, that's $3 US. So overall it was about 15-16 quid. So it's okay for 6 figures. They made it quite big. So I'll assemble all of them and see you in a minute. Also for each figure you get a little sort of sheet. There's a picture of Deno on the top. And then it shows you the figures, Deno, Gatak, Nigo. There's only one picture of Super 1, so you know, it's like wink wink nudge nudge to get the different colored hands. And Black RX, which is the main reason I got this set, and of course Deno's pretty cool. On the back there's like a registration thing, a little some mobile phone code here, Toei warnings and specifications and numbers and so on and so forth. So nothing special here. Right, I'm back. Just before I put everything together, I have to point out that there's still a few sort of differences between sets. With the Super 1 sets, I decided to put sort of the other sets of hands in these little bags. It's sort of in the same bag, but it's got individual sort of lines that the hands are mixed together like little slots, so you know, if ever you need a container for your hands afterwards, you've got a little bag to do that. And both figures you got well, 2 sets of silver hands. Another thing is for some reason the Gatak, so he's got an extra set of hands, and also his legs also in like a separate bag for some reason, because you know, you're not gonna put these legs on his body, huh? And his weapons have this sort of cardboard to stop them from bending, and yet Deno's sword doesn't. So yeah. So it took me about 10-20 minutes to put them all together. I mean, you know, they're quite simple to put together, but it's just some of the parts feel really tight. So let's have a look at them. First we'll go with Nigo in his second form, and here it is. Look at that. Oh, Kogi's quite big, just for size comparison, 12 to 30 centimeters. Here's a Lego figure. So yeah, that's it's not tiny. Whichever rider comes with like sort of tiny antennas, it comes in this little molding piece. Obviously you get 2 antennas, which you get each figure. You always get sort of 2 sets of 4 antennas, which is good because these things are so fidgety and hard to get in their heads that I snapped one of them already. So good thing I have 2 spares. It's really annoying. And on the ones on Super 1, they don't even sit in too well, they might fall out. So I'll do something about that later at some point. So yeah, here's Nigo. He's, well, yes, he's very detailed. The little sort of front piece of the belt does come off all of them. See, it's sort of silver and a clear plastic in the middle, so the little sort of turbine sits on the plastic behind. Gives you lots of detail. Um, get back in there. There we go. Look at the head, the compound eyes. It looks really awesome. You have that little sort of molding line there. Where the helmet sort of closes up. So it's kind of cool. The scarf sort of sits away from the torso. It's really solid. It doesn't really move a lot. Look at the back. It's got this sort of green things on its back of the shirt. There's sort of molding on the bottom of the shoe. Some sort of grip. Lots of little details on the belt. So yeah, overall it looks really, really nice. Quite solid apart from the antennas. Really annoying. And of course these figures can't stand on their own, so all of them come in this little sort of clear plastic then. There you go. It helps it stand up, which good for them. Otherwise these figures just fall over. I guess next I'll go with Superman. It's right here. There's just two of them. One comes with silver, yellow, and red hands, and one comes with silver, blue, and green hands. Now, you look at them, the pose is completely identical, so it's just a matter of getting the different colored hands. Again, the front sort of piece comes off, which is really neat. And this one's got the yellow hands on him, compound eyes, antennas. These hardly they seem okay now, but just for display purposes, they're sitting fine. But if you want to do something else with them, they don't. Again, the scarf is software plastic that comes off. Got the little sort of changing equipment, and there as well. Lots of details on the face. Really cool. Lots of detail molding on the hands as well. That's golden hands. Silver red hands. Really awesome as well. I've never seen this series, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah, the silver hands come to little sort of hair lace things that come out. Green hands. And blue hands. So I think what kind of forward is similar to the original attachments. Oh god, come on, force. So he stands okay with the clear plastic. I don't think he stands as nice as the other ones. That's fine. Alright, let's go to a guitar. He's there. His right hand, well, his left hand, really fit in the spot. Took me ages to get in there. It's not good. And but sort of arteries and his top body torso is kind of loose. So there you go. That little piece comes off. Really awesome because that piece actually comes off in the show. Great. Lots of molding on this sort of the bodysuit stuff in the show. The head is just so lovely. I really love the head. His weapons, they're kind of soft. His left hand holds it really bad, but his right hand holds it doesn't fall out. It's a bit wobbly in his hands. He also comes with just a set of closed fists. So, if you don't want to indulge weapons, I don't really see the point in these, but, fair enough that they're, again, compound eye. So, I don't see the point in these heads, but otherwise, kudos, there's more stuff in the package, and, his antennas obviously big enough to get past the molding of the head, and you can assemble them. He stands okay, he's looking down, he's badass. Next is Deno sword form. So, again, this little piece comes off. There we go. Put it back on. He fits together quite well. His sword is, well, it was bent in the packaging, so, and it obviously bent really well. This sword is not strong at all, compared to the other swords that has, and it's sort of just barely sitting down with shoulder support, obviously. So yeah, it stays there. Not too much special. Deno looks cool. The belt's really detailed. I want to say that the only detail missing on this belt would be the 4 different color buttons on the belt. There's the back here, he looks really cool here. Great look, great look. Oh, look, his hands going up. Yeah, just like that from the figures, they don't too tight. So, yeah. And then I'll put his hands too close, so clip plastic puts both his legs, and that's fine. His eyes, entire piece is compound, it's great. The heads are just making these things. Bandai knows that the heads and belts are the main selling points of Kamen Rider, so yeah, the same, this bottom of the shoe has this sort of rubber print mark, and yeah, Deno looks cool. I'm sure there's these other poses we can get. And last but not least, Black RX, which is the main reason I got it, because, well, Black RX is my brother's favorite Showa rider, and I personally don't like statues, so, you know, I didn't buy this for statue reason. But look at the size of the head, and then look at the size of this Lego figure. Do you see what I'm going to do? Maybe. So great that these belt buckle things come up, because I can customize them. Yeah. But anyway, that's Black RX. He's not as... The series wasn't as good as Black, it went a bit silly. Which sort of destroyed the mood. But the design of the rider is... it's decent. I like this rider, the design. The Bio Rider and the Mobile Rider, not so much. Look like Metal Hero more than Kamen Rider. But anyway, again, just one clear plastic all together. Black RX belt is really simple, and so it's really simple here. Just a little gold brick with two holes. Not much detail on the back. It's all it's mostly the front that you care about. So yeah, overall these figures look really nice. So overall these figures are kind of cool. I mean, they're not expensive, and if you see them being expensive, you know, I wouldn't go for it. You just get them for a slightly cheap price. For about, you know, 15-16 pounds, you get 6 figures. That's not bad. Obviously, it'd probably be cheaper. You can get them in Japan. But otherwise, yeah, they're kind of cool. I would say that it is disappointing that Black RX doesn't come with his sword, as you know, all the other ones do. And of course, you know, apart from all the figures, you also get all this sort of junk of plastic here. Ugh. I'm going to recycle all of that. So see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see what video will come up for you guys. If I get this done in time before this video is uploaded, I will add a little sort of Lego design. So yeah, see you guys later. So it's been some time now, and as you can see here, well, basically I chopped the heads off the figures, and then I got a little... I used a solder iron and stuck it up, obviously opening the windows, doing it right next to the window, and having a towel on my face so, you know, inhale toxic plastic fumes. So there, I don't have enough Lego parts to finish them just yet, but as you can see here, Black RX looks pretty decent. Deno looks pretty decent. The Lego hand can hold a sword. Super One there, obviously different color hands will be as different powers. For comparison's sake, here's a Mega Bloks Ichigo, or Nigo. Obviously these are still a bit bigger, but I think for Lego it works, because, you know, it's supposed to be a little bit cute anyway. And here's a Mega Bloks Fries. Obviously these work really great because they have compound eyes and there's a lot of detail on the heads. More detail than Mega Bloks anyway, and at some point I think I will get more of these figures to make more little Kamen Rider Legos out of them. But then there comes the question of what the hell do I do with bodies without heads. With Deno, I did melt the little belt because it's something that the character holds a lot during the show before he transforms, which makes sense. So, you know, he can hold that. That's fine. Well, the other ones, so I just printed the belt on the torso. For example, Black RX is so simple, there's no point. So there's a Black RX body with no head. What to do with him? Deno with no hair, what to do with him? Super One as well. Maybe someone wants them for spare parts? I don't know. Super One scarf, which can go on other toys. Gatak. I will use this little belt thing as well because, you know, that thing flies in the air. Ichigo, again, there's a spare scarf, and this belt, this bag of spare parts, and extra hands for Gatak, Super One belt there,
There's one sort of complete Super 1 still, which if I decide to make another Super 1 Lego and sell that, I'll use his head, because this set comes with two, you know, for the extra colored hands. So yeah, let me know what you think of these Lego Kamen Riders. See you guys later. Oh, more pictures on my Facebook, website, and so on. The links on the video description. Have a nice day.